feeling cleaner than I ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. The fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think you.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Guys, as I told you guys, I'm trying to be more consistent. Right now I'm getting like a every other week type of thing. Let me know if this looks blurry, because I'm looking at it on my TV. It looks very blurry to me. Let's see. It looks extremely blurry to me on my TV. I don't know. But I am trying to be more consistent. So I am here. Not A1 there. Okay. Let me know if it looks blurry, guys. I'm on a internet Wi-Fi, so I'm on a hotel Wi-Fi, so I'm not sure what I can do to make it better. I'm gonna have to go get like a internet what's the name cord. But anyways, there's some things I want to talk about. As you guys know, I do try to do little stories before I get into the main stuff, just so people can get into the channel, because I'm not really in the algorithm like that right now. So I definitely want to talk about this Texas, the teachers in Texas who didn't have their license. I want to talk about Sweet Tea from Married to Medicine. Claudia Jordan is interviewing Mimi Faust. I want to talk a little bit about Bambi. And I also want to talk about Bambi, but I also want to talk about the requirements to go on a date, basically. I want to talk about Kenya Moore, of course, Andy Cohen. I got some Real Housewives of Potomac updates. I want to talk about Phaedra Parks, Monique Samuels, Ashley Darby, Karlie Redd, and of course Kanye West and Shannon Sharpe. So those are all on the docket for today. So I want to get into those things. Those are what's going to be going on. So before we jump into that, let's take care of business of this channel. If you want to join the nation, please turn on notifications. Turn them on all so you get notified every time I go live. Like the video, share the video, comment down below, and then comment down below, and then come over here so you can comment over here in the chat. Subscribe to the channel so that you guys, and then also share as well, guys. I don't know if it looks like I'm on my TV. It looks like I'm frozen. Can y'all put a 1 in the chat if it's moving for you guys or not? Because it looks like I'm frozen on my. Let me see on my phone. Okay, I think I'm gonna just play it. Y'all, I'm sorry that the quality is bad. I'm at a hotel for the next 5 or I think for four more weeks. So the internet is probably, I don't know how well the internet's going to work. I might have to buy me an Ethernet cord, because I don't know what else to do. Let me see. I might have to just pay for the internet package here, I guess. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and play this intro and then let's get into it. I see the ones in the chat. Hopefully I'm not frozen now. I'm looking at my phone, so I'm seeing that I'm not frozen. It just looks blurry. So I'm going to go ahead and play the intro, and then let's go ahead and get into what we got going today. All right, let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Everyone that get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
All right, y'all, I am back. All right, I see the one. So let me read some of the comments too as well. What's going on to? Oh, and also because I do have a poll. Who would you marry between Martell, Ralph from Real Housewives of Atlanta, Peter Thomas from Real Housewives of Atlanta, or Apollo from Real Housewives of Atlanta? Make sure you guys go ahead and vote on that. What's going on to Miss Wilson in the chat? What's going on to Darren Hood in the chat? What's going on to Miss Platinum 2001 in the chat? Ms. Wilson said, not one, they are all a mess. Okay. Oh, for the poll. Got you. It's a bit blurred, but it's doable. Got you. Okay. I seen that I was frozen, but I know I'm not frozen anymore. I'm here for it all. Thank you. Okay. So got you. What's going on to Faith in the chat? It's fine. Save your coins. Okay. Cool. Nah, not one. If you had to, just put one, just vote on one, please. Just vote on one. All right. So before we get into the main topics, which is going to be Karlie Redd, it's going to be Shannon Sharpe, it's going to be Kanye West, I do want to get into some other things really quick. So I was on to Instagram today, and I seen this post about these teachers who were not certified to teach in Houston, I believe it was. Hold on. Yes. Okay. So it says Texas and their incompetent school leadership. Some things just don't make sense. Houston teach this, so Houston. All right. So I don't know if you guys know about this, but I do want to go through this and let's talk about it. So let me play it and then we can go through it. And I'll pause it if I have things to say about it.
So let me tell y'all why I personally never gave two fucks about the Texas teacher certification scandal. One, have y'all met kids? Seriously, have y'all met kids? Anybody that goes to those lengths to be in the presence of these types of children every day, let them.
And she not lying. And this is some real shit for real. Anybody who goes through these type of lengths to educate them children or just babysit them, because at this point, because of the way that the parents are raising the kids, and not all of them, but some of them, let them.
Number two, thousands, if not more than that, thousands of your children across the state of Texas are sitting in classrooms with no teacher at all. They have not had a teacher all school year.
And she's not lying about that either. And that's not just in Houston, Texas. That's in a lot of places. When I was in Atlanta, when I first started working at the school that I'm working at now, or not now, I'm sorry, I don't work there anymore. But when I started working at the school that I was working at, when I got there, there was no teachers there in second grade. I was a substitute amongst one teacher in the entire building in second grade. So she's not lying.
I'm going to do you one better. My two children, my two teenagers in high school have not had a teacher all fucking year in core subjects. English 4, my senior, and Spanish 2, my freshman. The teachers both said, nah, fuck this shit. I'm not coming back. I think my senior hasn't had an English 4 teacher since October, November. My daughter's Spanish 2 teacher dipped in September, October. Kids been watching themselves or YouTube to try to learn the subject matter.
Kids are not watching YouTube or watching themselves for educational purposes. They're watching YouTube and watching themselves for entertainment purposes. That I don't agree with. I think that the education part is just out the window for them. And a lot of kids that have to be self-motivated, they need someone to teach them how to be self-motivated, and none of them, from my personal experience, really are. I mean, there's a few, but it's like the 5% on. The other 95% are not motivated to learn. They're on YouTube and the internet to learn how to like verbiage, like you spazzing out or things like that. It's not because of it for an education.
Leadership there is fucking incompetent, so not really a push to get somebody in those classes, clearly. Subs in and out all goddamn year. Ain't no continuity at all, okay? So you mean to tell me that the state of Texas is tripping about somebody that has a college education and allegedly had somebody take a teacher certification test for them so that they could go in the classrooms and teach? And yes, I say allegedly. Let me tell you why I say allegedly. Because the state don't have shit. They're still trying to call people in and beg them to come in and be investigated. They're sending certified letters to beg people to come in and sit down and be questioned and investigated because they don't have shit. One of the main people who was like top 2, top 3 in this whole organized crime ring, their charges have been dismissed, bitch. Dismissed. But the media didn't report that though, huh? So now the state of Texas is like grasping at straws. They're like, please, guys, please come in and tell on each other. Please, guys, we're begging you, come in and tell on each other. Come in and tell on yourselves. They literally don't have anything. And that's why I made that video months ago that all y'all got in, all your panties in a bunch about. Don't you take your asses in those offices and confess to shit because they cannot prove it.
And that's right. Save your job because, I mean, to be honest, they don't care about you. And the thing is that if you want to keep your job, they can't fire you. And this lady she's spitting facts for a lot of people who are in this position. Don't confess to shit because why would you if you want to keep your job and keep being paid? And she's about to even break it down to where they want to send these people to not do their job.
I tell y'all, they was gonna say, prove to us that you took your test. Bitch, you prove to me that I didn't take my test. Don't go in there and give up your jobs. Do not resign. I don't care if they say, well, if you resign, they're not gonna do shit for you. Do not resign your positions. Make them bitches work for it. Collect your check and plan your out. Now, there are some school districts where teachers got caught up and those teachers was like, nah, fuck that. I'm not resigning. Investigate me, bitch. And they said, okay, well, we're going to send you to teacher jail, or we're going to send you at home on pay leave, or we're going to send you to the alternative school, or we're going to send you to the worst.
I wonder what teacher jail is. Like, what is that? What is that?
School in the district as punishment. Do your time there while we investigate. Y'all could have sent them motherfuckers to some of these classrooms that have vacancies. You are still paying them as though they are a teacher. You're telling them they're still good enough to go teach in an alternative school. You're telling them they're still good enough to go teach at the worst performing school. Why the fuck would you even take them out of their classroom? Incompetent leadership. Meanwhile, the kids fighting, vaping, and making TikToks because they ain't got no teacher in the classroom. Oh, happy Friday. So let me tell y'all why.
And see, so this is what I'm saying. I really didn't enjoy this post by her because it's true. A lot of these people, a lot of these teachers that are in this situation, one, I would never tell them myself. I will let this shit ride out because no one really wants to teach kids at this day. I mean, you're literally going to schools and it's nothing but substitutes. And I know that from my own personal experience because I came on as a substitute. I've went through the last 5 years of my life with substitute after substitute after substitute to the point where even when the kid that I work with, he's in the hospital all school year, I was a substitute again. So like it's that's what it is. I think that what she's saying is very true, and I think that that Texas, Houston, if this is what this is from, needs to take a second look and take a step back because no one wants to teach these kids anymore. They're the way that things are going, and I was going to actually show some videos because I've seen 2 videos today. One of a kid macing a teacher, and then a second one of these kids jumping a teacher. This is why people don't want to teach them no more because they don't have any respect for adults. So I don't know what's going on in Houston, but I don't think that a lot of people are going to be like holding back if the teachers don't have certifications at this point because they need teachers and teachers are not coming to the schools anymore because they're not safe. I sat at a school where they would tell you the kids come first. And no, man, I'm telling you that I've had the blood scratched out of me and being kicked. Like a lot of things happen and the kid come first. They will suspend me before they suspend the child. So my thing is like, if y'all have children who have children, or if you guys have children, teach your children how to teach other children how to be children and not adults. What's going on, Jackie? Hey, brother, I miss you. I don't want to marry any of these men at all. Got you. What's going on, EQ? Hey, so Dad, what's going on? But yeah, I really felt this. I wanted to play this, you guys. As you know, I left education last week on Monday. Yeah, I left. My last day was on Monday. I do want to substitute some, but at a small capacity. And I also am just I'm not I think I'm a substitute until my kids go to like high school, then I'll be done. But I still have I'm in training for another job right now, so that's that. So drop down in the comment. Let me know what you guys think if you are tuning in late about what this lady is saying about these Houston teachers. Should they be reprimanded for not have certifications, or should Houston be lucky that there are people who wanted to actually teach these kids so bad that they faked having them? I would love to know. Drop down in the comments. Let me know. Now let's move over to some married to medicine topics. Hold on, what's going on? What's going on, boo? Hey, how are you? What's going on to Trevor? Waves from across the pond. So definitely this is everywhere globally. Kids being cray. Listen, I can tell you story after stories. And it's crazy because my kids miss me now, which I knew my kids would miss me because I wasn't like a lead teacher, so I can see why they would miss me, but these kids are a different type of kids. Let's move over to some married to medicine conversations. Now, would you guys go to a expo, a women's expo? Would you take relationship advice from Sweet Tea? And don't worry, I'll wait. Would you take relationship advice from Sweet Tea? There is not a time of day. There is not a breath of air. There is not a thought in my mind that I would go to a expo, let alone a TED Talk, let alone read an email that Sweet Tea would be able to give me relationship advice. I'm sorry, it just wouldn't work. But apparently on May the 3rd, May the 3rd through the 4th in Atlanta, there's going to be an expo. She's going to be doing relationships matters live. I would love to watch it and see what she says because I'm sure there's going to be contradicting things that's going to be on this. I was reading underneath it says beauty treatments, and I'm like, is this part of what she's doing or like other people? Craft, make, and take, fashion show. Oh, okay, this is other things. Okay, got it. So she's not doing this part, but she's just doing the relationship part. Show this IG post for free. You get free admission if you show this IG post. Got it. I would never get relationship advice from Sweet Tea, ever. What's going on, Cindy? I did email you, Cindy, so if you want to join, the link is in your email. Like her, but no, yeah, I don't even like her, but I wouldn't take relationship advice from her at all. Hell to the no. Listen, because for what would she be able to tell you? That part I don't understand. What would she be able to tell you to have a healthy relationship? I just saw this. This was just I wanted to glance over this really quick. But yeah, I would never go to an expo where Sweet Tea is giving out relationship advice. I'm sorry. I do want to drop down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about Sweet Tea. And would you take relationship advice from Sweet Tea? I would love to know. I'm probably sure there is someone that probably would because they booked her, so somebody wants to see that. It's just not me. All right, I want to move over to this. So Claudia Jordan is going to be interviewing Mimi Faust. Now, I've not watched this yet. I want to do like a live reaction with you guys because I don't know what Mimi could be talking about at this point. Claudia Jordan says, the real deal with Claudia Jordan coming soon. Mimi Faust shares some of her most painful moments, how she's moved on from betrayal, and talks about navigating through difficult life lessons and so much more. Full interview dropping soon. Don't we already know? The fact that she lured him by volunteering him a baby in a DM. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying, Miss Wilson. Like, I couldn't take advice from her. I couldn't. I don't take relationship advice from anyone. Oh, and Nick, I'm with you on that one. I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you when you're right. I don't know if I want to see, like, I don't know if Mimi gonna tell me something new. But let's watch this clip from this interview with Claudia Jordan. Let's see if we can find if she says something that's shocking.
You did all of that. You said all of these things. And now that you got put on and the space that you're in right now, you went against everything you said. Just lets me know the character of you and the person that you are.
Because actually, y'all should be on the same side.
We should.
Because you
So
both,
why are we not?
You both were manipulated.
It seems like she's talking about Jocelyn.
You both were lied to. You both have a child by the same person.
Unless we weren't. Unless her and him was on the same page the whole time to fuck me over. Which is what I'm thinking is what it was.
I think
Well, you're not thinking that that's what it was.
that's sad knowing that you and Stevie go back to 97, 96. You know what I mean? Like, that history is, you were there for him when he had fallen off. I do remember that. I do recall that. You were definitely there for him when he was in a financial situation that wasn't great. I remember there's a time where you was really struggling before the show, and I sent you money for your phone bill. And then I saw him out in the streets, and I was so...
Not Claudia over here paying the phone bills for Mimi. Well, now, where was Jocelyn? Where was Stevie at to pay the bill?
mad.
I rocked with that man. I rocked with him. I rocked with him no matter what. No matter the fuck what. And when the fuck we got on, you did that. When we finally got a chance to get on, you said, fuck me for a chick you just met in a strip club? Like, wow. Fucking wow. Like.
So you feel betrayed?
Do I?
I mean, but Stevie, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Y'all, this Dallas air is messing up my allergies. Stevie definitely got his karma from Jocelyn, though. But why are we talking about Stevie J like 5 years later? I don't understand this part. Mimi, does she not? I would want to talk about stuff that's like relevant in my life now versus Stevie J. When it comes to Mimi, I was like, I wouldn't want to sit down with anyone and hash out Stevie J anymore.
Do I?
One of the most memorable moments of Love and Hip Hop to me, of course I'm biased because I'm your friend. You and Stevie had a huge fight and you were very emotional and you said, you hurt me to my core.
You did all of that.
Now that was hard. When she said he hurt her to the core, I did. I can agree with Cynthia. I mean, with Claudia. Okay. Let me read some of y'all's comments. Okay. I'm glad you are not in the school anymore. Your life is more important than that. I thought Sweet Tea was cool. I would like to listen to her first and give thoughts afterwards. Yes, to the beginning of this, absolutely not for the end of it. Jackie, I wouldn't take advice from a lady who lets some man talk to her like that. I'm sorry. I just couldn't do it. I wouldn't advise my friends to do that either. There are people worthy of taking relationship advice from, but not at all. Yeah, Josh, I agree with you. She's just not a person I would. The way that he talks to her, and it's like he's repeating what he did to Quad. Like the way he talked to Quad, he's talking to her the same way. And it's just disrespectful. Like I wouldn't, until that part is fixed, I wouldn't listen to you. Why she's saying this now? Exactly. That's what I just said. Reality TV is so crafted and scripted, shake my head, more like low budget soap operas, in my opinion. I'm just saying. That's how it feels. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you as well, Jackie. Why hasn't she gotten therapy in all these years? That is my question. Like, I thought we were done with Stevie J and Mimi. Like, you have had like 3 other people that you dated in between. And we know Stevie J is dealing with some Diddy shit. Like, I would never even say that man's name right now. I wouldn't say it. These women have no discernment and continue to pick the wrong man. Most times the signs were there from the beginning. I'm still surprised that Faith Evans married him. Like, that shit is insane to me. Nevertheless, we have to move on. Drop down in the comments if you are tuning in late to tell me what you guys think about this conversation. Are y'all going to watch this conversation with Mimi and Claudia Jordan? Would you take advice from Sweet Tea about relationships? I don't want to hear Mimi talk about Stevie J like another day. I'm sorry, I just don't. To be honest, I mean, it's crazy because Jocelyn don't even talk about him no more. Why are you still here, Mimi? I don't understand. I don't understand. I mean, in my mind, it's just like, I'm on like, Mimi.
You need to leave.
You need to leave this conversation and never come back to it. Like, let's stop. Let's not do this. I listened if it were the first season of the first season of the show. Stevie's only good for one thing, and that's it. Okay. A beef and a cake. Stevie belongs to Diddy, and that's all that we know. And we know that. Mimi, that she gotta let that go. She has to let that go. All right, let's go to something else. Again, drop down in the comments if you guys want to comment on this Mimi Faust and Stevie J and Claudia Jordan situation. But let's move on to something else. And this is gonna be I need y'all to talk to me with this. Like, talk to me nice when we're doing this, okay? So I saw this on Facebook. Okay. It's up here. Okay, it's here. This guy says, cancel my first date today and I'm good with it. Told her I needed to get a fresh pack of t-shirts from the Target and a pack of Mentos, the fresh maker. Her response was, okay, call me when you're done. I gave her enough time to correct herself, but she never did. So I called her out. As a woman, she should have offered to cover my haircut and t-shirts since she's the one that wanted to go out. If I'm going to turn down business to take her out, I'm going to turn down business to take her out. That's the least she could do. That's bare minimum. Blocked her ass like whatever that person's name, Matumbo. After that, it's sad that we men have to teach y'all how to treat a king. To all my fellas, don't settle for less. You deserve to be treated with respect and care, king. No more free dates. Kings wanted. How do y'all feel about this? Now, I'm going to give y'all some time. Do I have like something that can play in the meantime? Yes. In the meantime, hit that like button.
You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In my mind, you think you is better than me. Stop it. You ain't better than me. I got a lot of macaroni cause I cheddar and cheese. See me in my 50. You said that man he just shit it. Cause I show you how I do it, but don't show you how I did it. I be multiplying numbers so you not in my division. Call me Rudolph. You be dashing like. See me in my 50. You said that man he just shit it. Cause I show you how I do it, but don't show you how I do it. See me in my 50, you said that man he just shit it. Cause I show you how I do it, but don't show you how I did it. I be multiplying numbers so you not in my division. Call me Rudolph, you be dashing like blue. Thinking of getting done, but you never catch me slipping. Hella great goose is what you catch me sip. You don't.
Okay, so we got enough. I got enough responses so far. And keep them coming if you guys have more comments. So, Miss Platinum 2001 says he done lost his mind. She dodged a bump. What's going on, Remain Teachable? Hello, everyone. OH. I know you forgot. And then we have Trevor says he sounds so done, probably get ran over by a parked car. So I'm going to pair this with another conversation. The parked car, Miss Wilson, I almost started choking, that's why I had to stop. But listen, so I want to pair it with something else, and then I want to talk about the conversation, okay? So this man says this, right? But then you have this bum. Let's hear what she's saying.
$50K for a date will never be enough. I am so sorry, sir. I'm for sure gonna say, but you know what? I'm not even gonna give you the opportunity because I don't even want to date nobody else. I don't want to date nobody. Okay? Ever. Again.
And yes, she brushed that damn hair off of her head.
Sham, you set me up for failure. My ponytail came off.
So what's the difference between Bambi wanting a 50K date versus this man wanting some t-shirts and a haircut and Mentos? I would love to know y'all's conversation between the two of these, okay? Because to me, I just feel like they both whack. Bambi and this man are both whack to me. But what's the difference? And Bambi definitely does not deserve a damn 50K date. I'm sorry, she does not. You dated Flavor Flav. You don't deserve anything outside of a McDonald's meal. But is it not okay for a man to expect for you to do for them, but it's okay for women to expect for? I would love to know. I'm not a heterosexual man, so I don't know. And Mary Scrappy, okay? Let's not forget that, Miss Wilson. And Mary Scrappy. Listen, if this man was wrong, is she wrong too? I just would like to know what y'all think about this, because I just feel like there's a lot of women who go on these dates, and like there's a standard of the date. We've watched it on the internet so many times. Don't take me to the Cheesecake Factory. Don't take me to Red Lobster. Don't take me to no McDonald's. Don't take me to the buffet. Take me to some upscale shit, right? That man wanted some t-shirts and what did he want? Hold on, let me go back. He wanted a pack of Mentos, a t-shirt, a fresh white tee, and a haircut. Now that's cheaper than what the nails, the hair, and the dinner and everything else would have cost. I want to know what y'all think. Yeah, she's wrong. Where is she going for? Where is she going? That sounds like a half month's worth of rent. Where is she going with that? I don't understand. But I just want to see the double standard. So are there a double standard when it comes to men wanting something versus these women wanting stuff? Because, and I don't even know who this man is. I mean, if this is the picture of him, he ain't even that damn cute. But is there a double standard when it comes to the requirements of a date? And then Bambi over here brushing her hair and then they came the fuck out. So is there a standard? Is it okay for women to want more from the men and then the men can't have nothing? Drop down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. We are definitely going to move on from this conversation. And I'm actually going to chop this up, guys, because I see a lot of YouTubers where they do like long lives and they chop them up with different segments. So I'm going to start doing that with my videos too, because I do like my videos be long sometimes. So I definitely want to try to do that with this one. Scam and gold diggers are equal opportunity employers. Yes, there is a double standard. It has to be one because if Bambi is requiring 50,000, was it 50,000 or 5,000? Wait, yeah, 50K for a date, and this man wanted a haircut, a white tee and Mentos. I need to understand where the line is drawn. Like who's drawing the lines? Who's drawing the lines here? A pack of white tees is like maybe $15. Mentos is $1.99, and a haircut, I mean, depending on where you go, it's under $100. $50K? I don't date. That's why maybe that's why I don't date women, because I would never. Could never, would never. I'm not never. I don't know. Drop down in the comments if you're doing it late. Let me know what you think. It's the culture of dating society drew them a long time ago. Maybe. I don't know. All right, let's move on to Andy Cohen. Okay. Of course, they done caught Andy Cohen out. And you know, I hate when Andy Cohen shucking and jiving. Hold on. Romaine People says 50K for a date. She tripping. If you're still in the dating stage, then you are not locked in yet. Therefore, that request is obtuse. $50? Okay, we could do that. I would spend more than $50 on a date, but 50K? And hold on. I got to. I'm sorry. And I still want to know how she got her stuff washed from Flavor of Love. I want to know that. But 50K, stick with me because I'm pulling up something. This is not it. I need a picture. 50K. Sorry, y'all. This internet's moving a little slow. 50K. And you looking like this. Like, it's not giving 50K to me. This is not giving 50K to me. This is 50, like giving me 50 kicks, 50 kiss my asses, 50 can you not? No, it's not even a K. 50. I don't know. It's not giving 50K for a date. And then what am I getting out of this date for 50K? I have never, and I'm like, I'm not, I just think that she's cute. What does this look like with all this makeup on? What does it look like with all the makeup on? It's giving like overproduced. It ain't giving 50 minutes, okay? It's not giving 50 seconds. 50K for a date. Talk about financial literacy. My bad, y'all. This is mind-boggling. It really is. She's not ugly. She's not cute either. And that's what I'm saying. She's not ugly, but she's not cute. It's giving very basic. It's giving basic. What's going on, Joanne? It's giving basic. Like, I mean, it's not giving 50K. More like a roommate. Yes, a roommate. Isn't Bambi about to get married? I haven't heard that part at all. Hopefully after that man that she's dating from the show, because we know how that ends up. It's just not giving 50K to me. I'm sorry. Like the outfit that she has online 50K. She's made up if anything. Yeah. You know, maybe like 50K in Monopoly money. Maybe 50K in like pennies. I don't need no money, but I need to know where his head is at. Yeah. I need to know all 50K of his thoughts in his mind. It's giving 50K. Like, is this real fur? Because where's Peter at? Like, I just don't know. I can't. This side ponytail that she always be having, like, it's not cute. Like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry to the people Flavor Flav, she erased him from your life. And Scrappy needs to go and do whatever she did to erase her life out of Flavor Flav's life. Do that shit for love and hip hop, so we can be done with the Bambi and Scrappy shit. Because I know y'all have kids together, but I want a clause where y'all can talk about anybody else, each other at all. She just looks mean and sad all the time. Look, her lips are just naturally upside down. Without the hair and makeup, without all of it, just wash it all off. Drop down in the comments, let me know what you guys think. Let's move on. Let's go over here to Andy Cohen. I think I switched over from this, but let's go back over to Andy Cohen. So as you guys know, Kenya Moore is not on the show anymore, which I don't understand what's wrong with Bravo at all. I think there's a sickness that's spreading over there, because there's no way possible that y'all, from the shit that we have already watched on this show, that Kenya left and that girl, that Brittany, whatever her name is, did not leave. And that Kenya is my girl. I'm gonna stand beside her, and it's not because I know her, not because I love her more than anybody else. It's because the fact is, two wrongs don't make it right. But two wrongs can make y'all both fired or sit to the side. And two wrongs should have done the same thing. I don't like the fact that Kenya is getting like sun from this. And every week I hear, oh, well, Kenya did it. I'm so sad because now my insurance company is so calm because now she did this and that. And they're saying like, listen, baby, your shit was gone before that. You under investigation, boo. But none of it was because of Kenya. It feels like she's just looking for like a scapegoat. So then you have here go Andy shucking and jiving. Let's watch this and we're going to move on.
Andy, we have to ask you. Now listen, Kenya said she was invited and then uninvited to the reunion. How true is this?
I have to watch her whole, I haven't watched her post yet.
Okay.
Now he lying. I haven't watched her post yet. Andy is fucking lying. I don't give a damn what nobody says. He's a liar. I haven't watched her post yet. You don't know social media terms, Andy. You haven't watched her YouTube channel yet. To me, that's insane already. Like, I haven't watched her post yet. You know, the black folks don't like Andy. Go somewhere else with this. Go somewhere else with this, because to me,
You need to leave. It's disgusting.
I don't understand why you going live. I haven't watched her post yet, and you don't know social media terms either. Like, to me, that's dumb. But let's keep going.
Okay.
But
is that true? Is that part true?
He can't even answer the damn question. So it's true.
we'll talk about it.
When are we going to talk about it?
My goodness, Andy. Well, okay. Well, is she coming back? Fans want her back. So what's the deal?
I love her. I love her. Listen,
you don't love her because if you loved her, you would have fought for her. Like you fight for fucking Phaedra, which to me is insane. And I'm gonna stand on Phaedra's neck every 5 seconds. The fact that you want to bring Phaedra back on this, you've been fighting for Phaedra to come back all this time. But Kenya shows some public images of a woman who already had it on public, and she got to go off of a show that we all love. And this could have been an amazing season of Housewives of Atlanta. But you are okay with them letting Kenya go because of these damn pictures of some shit that was already on the internet? Andy, go. What about your pictures? Don't forget about them that I have. And also, y'all go over to that man's page because he's doing YouTube right now. What about your pictures?
There is so much more of this season left, and it is so good. Phaedra comes on in like
who gives a fuck about Phaedra?
5 weeks.
Phaedra coming on 5 weeks is a day I'm going to not watch this show. I'm not going to lie. When Phaedra shows up, So Deb is going to stop tuning in.
Is a jam, and you are.
What is a jam? What the fuck does that mean? When Phaedra comes in, it's going to be a jam. What does that mean? What does it mean? You're just saying like weird ass shit for no reason. When Phaedra come on, it's going to be a jam. No, it's going to be a fucking wreck. She didn't do good in anything else that she's been on. She's coming back to Housewives of Atlanta to be Portia's flunky so that Portia can be elevated again because Portia's being a sidekick right now.
You're going to love it. And so right now, I'm kind of focusing on the rest of the season.
So not Kenya.
What about Kenya? She was on the season until y'all kicked her off.
So you're not focusing on Kenya, but just coming back
on the show.
The show is Kenya. So what about Kenya?
So when you watch that confessional, let us know.
Okay.
Well, it looks like you were trying to say that she was invited and then uninvited.
That's what it looks like. I was trying to say.
Yes, Andy. That's what it looked like you were saying. Like, what? Like, are you okay? Are you okay? Andy, blink twice. Are you okay? Because it definitely looked like that's what you were saying.
Kinda. You were like,
He did say, Like, we can see you. We can see you, sir.
Andy,
I just don't like the fact that Andy Cohen plays in these people's faces like this. Like, I could never. I'm not that person. Listen, I just quit my job last week. You're not gonna play in my face. Before you play with me, I got a backup plan. Guess what? It's gonna come before you got what you got going for me. I'm not doing that. Sorry. Oh my God, God is good. Listen, that is not fur. That's a well shampooed dog. I don't know where we at here. Let me scroll down because I don't know where he's at. WY women with state leaders of African colonizers, Caribbean islands own more money. I don't know where we at with this, but I don't know where we at with that. Apparently, he hasn't liked Kenya for a long time. He better get over it. He has more faces than Big Ben the clock. I don't like the corn store. I don't like her either. Let's see. Wait, what? So those pics were on the internet. My thing is this. If y'all gonna let Kenya go, y'all cannot give Kenya a revenge porn anything. Revenge porn is something that nobody else has seen. It was a private situation that me and you had, and I showed it. You posted that shit on the internet. She said that her friend wanted to do OnlyFans. So instead of just saying that, you got her kicked off the show. I'm in confusion. You admitted that you and your friend did it, and Kenya showed that like you were okay with it because you did it. So at what point should she be responsible? Kenya got to be responsible because you were okay with it at some point. You said you scrubbed for the internet, but obviously you did not because Kenya found it. I'm in confusion. Hit that like button, y'all. Yes, thank you, Jackie. Y'all hit that like button, y'all. Please join the So Damn Nation. Subscribe to the channel. Oh, excuse me. When you love someone deep, if you tell them bye, they're going to let you go. Most men get a kick out of this when ate into his house. No fool, I'm done. Guys, what? I don't know what that's about. Sorry. That part's so dead. I'm not a violent person, but the day someone whoops Cohen, I will forgive them. Listen, because I'm in confusion. Kenny should be able to stay. Kenya should be able to stay due to there are on the internet for anybody to get to. That's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't revenge porn. Like, y'all cannot say that was revenge porn, because if it was, no one would have been able to see the stuff that Kenya had posted. If she could look that shit up and put it on a poster board, it's not a revenge porn thing. You posted that on your own. You were confident and you did it. So I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together, and 1 + 1 is not making 2. If they let Kenya go, then how do they justify bringing an unnamed person back? That's what I'm saying remains teachable. And I know who unnamed person is too, because her ass is coming back, and they've been fighting for her to come back. She's been on Married to Medicine. She's been on Traders. She's coming back to her Housewives of Atlanta. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. Andy's a messy queen. He's a very messy queen. So I'm just saying, that's that, y'all. If y'all tuned in late, drop down to the comments. Let's move on to Miss Candace Dillard Bassett. I'm gonna call her Bastard. Sorry, God. Let's see what Candace has to say. She said, "Oops, Candace from Real Housewives of Potomac shows support for Kenya and the Real Housewives of Atlanta drama with Britt Edie says Kenya didn't take it too far by exposing the explicit images, and you can't police how people respond to disrespect. Worse has been done, and we've not seen the consequences." Now, Candace, when you wrong, when you right, you right. When you wrong, you wrong. But I'm also saying, well, hold on now. We're not gonna put the horse before the hay. Is that the saying? Something like that. Because this part where it says you can't police how people respond to disrespect. Monique, hello, are you on the line? Because I mean, is that in all situations? Is that how you felt? But let's hear what Candace has to say.
Did Kenya go too far? I don't think so. I don't think she did. And I know there's been a lot of discourse surrounding the Kenya of it all. I think that Kenya, and people have a lot to say about Kenya in general. Even in my own family, we've had arguments about this in my own house, okay? So I may,
And I can understand that, because I feel like Chris is that person. He's like, well, hold on now. Now, if you go this way, then Chris is a very level-headed person. And maybe this is not the conversation. I'm just saying this from my own experiences with Chris. I would love to hear what that conversation would be like, because if Candace is saying that Chris and her there's a difference in the household, is Candace going to eat the shit with Monique? I would love to know that. I would love to know that.
I don't know. I know my opinion may not be popular. However, worse has been done. Is my phone overheating? Yes.
And worse has been done. Like, I totally agree on this. And shout out to Jamie, that's me, y'all. If y'all have not subscribed to Jamie, that's me right here in the comments, go subscribe to Jamie, that's me. This is one of my favorite YouTubers. I watch Jamie every day. When Jamie posts, I will stay waiting for Jamie. If you guys have not subscribed to Jamie, that's me, go and subscribe to Jamie, that's me.
Worse, I'm putting it by the vent so it doesn't overheat. Worse has happened. Worse has been done. worse has been done. And we've not seen the consequences, or the consequences have not been as harsh. So
now she's talking about when Monique had busted her upside the head, or is she talking about like other things? Like, I would love to know like the target of this conversation. But I do also agree with her, because if we were talking about like Housewives of Atlanta stuff with the Phaedra and the Candy and the Portia stuff, yes, that's very true. It's just on her and Monique, not so much.
I just think it's unfortunate. I think it sucks because Kenya is a staple in the Bravo sphere. I think she's a face. She's a face of the network and paved the way for a lot of us as a Black woman on Bravo. And, you know, people have so much to say about her, and that she's this and she's that and she's whatever. I have always had positive experiences with Kenya.
Now, this is weird, because I thought that when they were doing that girls trip, they weren't seeing eye to eye like that. But I'm glad that she's saying this, because maybe that wasn't true, because I felt like there were rumors going around, because I think Kenya was cool with Monique and Candace wasn't okay with that part, but maybe that was wrong. So I'm thankful that this is a thing between her and Candace. I hope that they do like a girls trip, because we haven't seen the ultimate girls trip in a long time, but maybe Kenya and her can be in one at the same time. Maybe that would look good for them. Maybe that would work. You know, I don't know.
I've always heard other people have had positive experiences with her. I worked with her. She's a doll. She's a pleasure to work with. She's professional. She's kind. I just think, you know, as they say, you mess with the bull, you get the horns. And I do believe, well, it's not even a matter of what I believe. We heard that there was a threat made.
And we heard that part. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really care about the rest of this stuff. Well, Britt, Edie, I don't know that girl. I would Mariah Carey, like, who is that? I'm with Keke Palmer. If I would have, what did Keke Palmer say? Let me see if I can put that on YouTube. Hold on. But we don't know her like that. So her coming up against King it was really weird to me. Like, I didn't understand that. And like, she was like a fan of the show, that she was trying to make a name for herself, but like, then it went too far. Oh yeah, this.
Wow, this is very legit.
True Jackson VP.
Curiosity makes me want to. It's I don't know how it works. I need no
Celebrity.
I've gone on a date with non-celebrities in my life.
Where's it at?
I would literally, it would be like I never
Told you that they don't like your significant other.
I check every day because I'm always on the damn Instagram. So somewhat.
Do you ever read your direct millennial?
I'm a millennial to the T.
Have you ever dated someone famous? Been to a psychic?
I've never gone to a psychic. CHRITUD.
Oh, yeah, no, where I was going with it. I don't know that man, whatever she said. Whatever she said. But yeah, we don't know Britt like that. So I don't understand why her thing with Kenya took her off the show. It's a mystery to me, and I will never understand it. Drop down in the comments, let me know what you guys think. Let's move on to the next part. So, you know, these guys, they're bringing back Phaedra to the show. I want to make sure I do this in order. Actually, let's move this over here, and then we'll do Phaedra after that. Should I do that? Hold on, y'all. I'm thinking about this, how to put this together. I don't want this here. Okay. What is that? Okay, so we're gonna come back to Candiace. So I want to go back to Phaedra. Okay. So sorry y'all, I'm being moving things around. Jake says, sorry, Kenya, Andy still hasn't had time to adjust to this. He's got to still process. Andy wants Kenya gone, especially for her putting out his text wanting Kenya gone. He's going to have to eat that. Because we want Kenya there. And I think that he doesn't have a choice. But I want to bring up this. So, again, drop down in the comments you guys want to talk about this last conversation about Kenya and Candiace. And we're going to come back to Candiace in a minute. But let's talk about Phaedra. So, Nene Leak says that Kenya Moore's exit left Bravo desperate, forcing them to bring back Phaedra Parks to save the show. Do y'all think that Phaedra's going to be able to save the show? I don't know Phaedra do anything but lie. So I don't know how Phaedra would save the show. We watched her on Married to Medicine, watched her on Traders. She didn't save any of those shows. So how is she going to save? How is he going to save Atlanta? And is her and Portia going to have a conversation about the shit she did with Candy? Because to me, when she comes back to Atlanta, a conversation needs to be had about what happened with her and why she lied to Portia about Candy. If not, and they bypass it, it's not going to go over well to me. And I think a lot of viewers it's not going to go over well with them. But let's hear what Nene had to say.
Do you feel like the show will survive without her?
I feel like without having Kenya, it's going to be interesting. I would like to really see where this goes because Kenya is a fire starter, and that is part of the entertainment that the viewers love. That Kenya is a fire starter, and to not have her there to start any fires, now I'm starting to think this is why they went and got Phaedra. They wanted Phaedra to try to come on and help save. That's what it feels like.
I would agree. I feel like some of the storylines are a little dry. Yeah. I don't really want to keep seeing, Drew and Dennis and Portia. Yeah. Shamia and Portia. That's just been a thing.
What do you think about Shamia? Oh my God, her lifestyle is everything.
I love seeing Shamia's family and that, she was kind of sitting on this and, she's not really boastful. So it was a surprise to me. And I just love seeing Black X.
I love that Shamia saved her story as being a friend on the show until she became a housewife on the show. Shamia saved so much. And I'll say that when me and Busy went to OLG, make sure you guys go and subscribe to Busy Blue's channel. But when we went to OLG, Shamia and Brian from the OLG show, I can't think of the name of the show. They hosted together a Saturday Night Vibe thing that they did. Torrin put it together. And it was so amazing. But Shamia was a light. Like when I watched the show, this is what I thought. This is what we seen of Shamia when we went to the Saturday Night Vibe at OLG. And I definitely, I think that people may think that Shamia is being fake. No, that's how Shamia really is. She's extremely nice. She's very personable and she has a very outgoing personality. When we went to OLG that day for the Saturday Night Vibe thing, Busy went up and actually sung with them and everything. Like she was really dope. She was a really fun time. So I hope that people don't think that Shamia is putting on. That's Shamia. So Dad, please do not apply logic to any situation of logic, such as reality non-tell. I was trying to, but maybe that I shouldn't. Shamia is living off her husband's money. Shamia is not though. Shamia is really a great personality, and I think they have a great relationship. I think that Shamia is like not even using that man for his money. Shamia is like, if you ever meet her in person, she's a vibe. If you go back and look at my video that me and Busy did when we went to OLG, you will see Shamea in that video. Shamea was a vibe. Like, she's dope as fuck. So from my own personal experience, I don't think Shamea's faking on that show at all.
Excellent. So to see her large home and just her family dynamic, her beautiful daughter, I love it. You know?
Yeah, I do too. I do. Do you think she makes a great housewife?
She does. Do you feel like the show will survive without her?
I feel like without having Kenya, it's going to be interesting. I would like to really see where this goes because Kenya.
And what she's saying is that it's going to be very interesting because it's going to last. Kenya there was a Nene and there was a Kenya. Did Nene run that show? Absolutely. But when Kenya came on, Kenya was like Scottie Pippen to Michael Jordan. She did the alley-oop for Nene Leakes every single time. They knew how to spar. And I always say about basketball, basketball wives stand account. When there was a Tammy, there was an Evelyn, the way that they sparred together, it was always a time to watch because it was very interesting for the viewers to watch because the way they did it, but then also they came back together in the season of like, we're cool. The fact that Britt did what she did, like she missed the mark on this. She could have sparred with Kenya all season and without the pow stuff, and it would have been okay. But now we're like, Kenya's not here, and like she has like a dark cloud over her now. Like she's almost blackballed herself. I don't see Britt coming back next season at all. I don't.
Kenya is a fire starter, and that is part of the entertainment that the viewers love.
Absolutely.
That Kenya is a fire starter, and to not have her there to start any fires, now I'm starting to think this is why they went and got Phaedra. They wanted Phaedra to try to come on and help save. That's what it is.
But what is Phaedra going to do? Is my thing. What could Phaedra do on the show? Because if I had to pick between Phaedra and Kenya, I'm never going to pick a Phaedra. Y'all put a 1 in the chat if you're going to pick a Kenya. 2 in the chat, you're going to pick a Phaedra to headline that damn show. I would never pick Phaedra. Well, that's what the show is called, Housewives, though. So that's what she's supposed to do, Josh. She's the Housewives of Atlanta. That's what they were all doing when the show first started. But put a 1 in the chat if, okay. Okay, Cindy. She could throw a bucket of water over Andy to see if he. I'm gonna just wait for you guys to keep doing that because I mean, keep on doing it. Whatever you get ready. I'm gonna finish watching this real quick.
Feels like.
I would agree. I feel like some of the storylines are a little dry. Yeah. I don't really want to keep seeing,
It's not a little dry. They're very dry.
And Dennis and Portia.
Yeah.
Shamea and Portia. That's just been a thing.
What do you think about Shamea? Oh my God, her lifestyle is everything.
I love seeing Shamea's family and that, she was kind of sitting on this and, she's not really boastful. So it was a surprise to me. And I just love seeing Black excellence. So to see.
I so agree with this when it comes to Shamea.
Her large home and just her family dynamic, her beautiful daughter. I love it.
Yeah, I do too. I do. Do you think she makes a great housewife?
She does. Do you feel like the show will survive without her?
I would have loved to see if Kenya would have stayed on the show, how this season would have went without this stuff with Britt. And I want Britt to stay as well. But I wish that this part did not happen so that this would have been a really good refresh for the show. Britt did all up. I think that's my main issue with her is like, she doesn't understand the magnitude of what she did. Now, I do want to travel down Phaedra Parks Road because we are like, oh, y'all like, oh, we love Phaedra. Phaedra got all the good reads. Now, Phaedra, she said, now this is what Phaedra did. She said over here, she gave her, Phaedra is queen of snapping back. Watch her rate her most iconic snapbacks. Now, I want y'all to sit in this chat, and I'm going to go toe to toe with y'all for the snapbacks. Was it a good one or was it not? It was that she liked.
I'm Phaedra Parks, and baby, everybody knows I'm the queen of snapping. So I've teamed up with Cheese.
She's not the queen of snapping. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Snap to blind rate some of my most iconic snapbacks. Something in the buttermilk just ain't clean. That's
Something in the buttermilk ain't clean. Was that a good snapback? Is my camera working? Was that a good snapback? Put a 1 in the chat if it was a good one. Put a 2 in the chat if it wasn't. They need to bring Nene, Kenya, and Marlo back now. Nope, no. Okay. This is the first one that she said this she's rating her own, so she's saying this, not me. This is what she's saying. Let's go on.
a good one, but I'm gonna rate it a 5. I do too much because you do too little.
I do too much because you do too little. Was that a good one? Put a 1 in the chat if it was a good one. Put a 2 in the chat if it was not. I do too much because you do too little. I'm not getting the iconicness of any of that. Okay. We're getting 2s. Let's move on to the next one. And y'all keep on putting your stuff in there.
I really like that. And I think I'm going to give it a 3. You didn't simp for me, but I still came for you.
You didn't simp for me, but I still came for you. Isn't that like what Kenya said? Didn't Kenya say that first? I didn't come for you, I didn't simp for you, so don't come for me. So you're stealing reads? Was that a 1 or a 2? Was it good or was it a no? You're stealing from Kenya. I don't understand. She's wasting her time. No, not never. She's stealing from Kenya. I don't understand. I'm sorry. Y'all if y'all tuning in late, please put y'all posts in the chat. I want to know what you guys think about her. She's saying this. It's not me. And I've always said on this channel, she can't read. She cannot read. That came from Kenya. Yes, that did too. So yes, Joanne Collins said it. And listen, even that is a verb. Listen, 2, she is so corny. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
I think that's a 4. A wig does not count as a hat, honey. That is definitely got to be a 2.
A wig does not count as a hat. Is that a read? Again, Phaedra's reading her. She's giving her top 5. This is not a read. But what do you guys think? A wig is not a cap. Kenya would have ate your ass up. Like, this is not a read. Thank you, Trevor. Because, like, I've gone on and on for years saying that Phaedra cannot read. And for her to rate her own reads and these are reads she's coming up with, y'all, I'm telling y'all mean an apology. Let's go to the next one.
You can't be a housewife because you can't get a husband. That is number 1. And there you have.
And that's not a read either. None of them have a damn husband. Hell, she lost hers in the damn first season. Listen, I just cannot with Phaedra. I'm sorry. I'm not looking forward to Phaedra going back to Housewives of Atlanta. I'm actually going to not want to watch. Andy said 5 episodes. That 5th one, I'm not going to watch. Y'all, I'm actually going to get into these main topics because I didn't know it was going to take this long. And another live later on tonight. What is it? It is 6. I'll probably be back on like 10 o'clock tonight to do the rest of these. What do she think a wig is? The shit she got on right here is a wig. I think they won't take this long, but so I'm gonna do Shannon Sharpe, Karlie Redd, and Kanye West later on tonight. Because I didn't want to do this long of a live. It's an hour, so let me log off of this one. I'll be back tonight at 10 o'clock. So we do the rest of these because I've been saving stuff all week that I wanted to talk about. Wait a minute, let's see one more. Let me do 2 more. Let me do 2 more because I want to do Kanye West and them after this. So we did Phaedra Parks. If y'all tuned in late, drop down in the comments what you guys think. Let's do these last 2. This one, Monique Samuels. So they're saying that Monique Samuels is going to come back to Potomac. I did watch a channel where I seen on reality something. She said this is not true. This is not true. We will not see Monique Samuels on House of the Potomac, so do not get your hopes up on that. Allegedly, they're trying to say that Candace is coming back, but we don't know that if that's true or not either. We know for sure that Monique is not coming back. She said that out of her own mouth, so I want to kill that rumor. Let's go over here to this. This is what I really want to talk about from Potomac. Ashley Darby, because for some reason, the delusion in her mind, it lives it lives somewhere that I can't even explain. I was trying to think of a good name of where it lives at, but let's hear what she's saying. And then let's talk about it. And this is going to be my last one, y'all, because my last one I'm doing on the live. So let's do this.
Candace has been dropping what fans think are breadcrumbs that she's returning. How would you feel about her picking a flute back up and rejoining?
Again, I look at Potomac as whatever is best for the show.
That's a no. Like she doesn't want her to come back, and I don't with Ashley with this. This actually makes me not like her.
I think that now Candace is a mom, and I haven't even gotten to see her baby, so I really want to see the baby.
Why would you see her baby when she doesn't even like you, and you don't like her? Why would you see her baby? So,
Maybe I'm sure it's still chunky and cute. There are elements that I am curious about with Candace. Like I'm curious to see if maybe like she's matured a little bit since she had kids.
When did you mature? Is my thing. And I've seen this part, so I have lots of things to say. I'm gonna keep pausing it. If you don't like it, you can tune off. But when are you going to mature, lady? Because the way you coming down on Candace to me is like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, when she comes back because she had a baby, she's going to mature. When have you matured? I'm in confusion.
And I know motherhood changed me drastically. So there are certain things that I'm curious about. But again, similar to what I said.
You want to mature and be able to be an actual person and a human being and have empathy for her as a mother. To me, that would be my question if I was Candace. When I do show back up on the scene, are you going to be able to be a human being and not be a flunky for Giselle?
And about Mia, like, I just think if you're going to come on this platform, you need to be in a headspace that you are able to do.
Come on this platform like you are like the person who's bringing people on this platform. Ashley has the audacity, and the audacity is not audacity for me. the audacity that Ashley has right now is giving me like, girl, who do you think you are? Mr. Big Stuff.
Do it. And, you know, if Candace feels that she is and whoever else feels that she is, then so be it.
You can tell she doesn't like Candace at all. Like, and you know, we've had many conversations about this, but from this interview, the way that she talks about Candace, she does not like that girl. Let's read some of these comments. India Kato says, Ashley, you should be grateful that you even still have a position on the show. You haven't brought shit to the table for the last 5 seasons. And that is so true. I mean, that is, listen, India, girl, if I could cash up you, I would. Just criminal behavior, to be honest, singing Roberta Flack with no talent. Her and Giselle want to be bone collectors and pot stirrers with all those fake storylines. I ain't watched this since Candace left. Ma'am, Candace has brought so much more to the show. Girl, you are funky for posting this comment. The absolute never of her. The absolute never of her. You didn't tell not one lie. Peachy cream too. You must not like Candace. Oh, she got one. Let me go down. Ashley's motherhood didn't change you enough. Hush. It didn't. She will always be pressed over Candace, and in it shows. She has 2 kids and a divorce. She's still immature. That logical is out. Curious about if she's mature. Girl, coming from someone that do TikTok dances all day, did they get their letters? Ashley should not return. Ashley is the most childish one. They eating Ashley up in these comments. Ashley should have shut the fuck up. She should have shut up. Let's keep going. Ashley has no self-awareness. Like everything she hates in Candace is a reflection of herself or lack from her projection to actual talents. Wasn't she pumping milk and getting in everybody's business on that one trip? Nicki Minaj already clocked it at the reunion. Left my ass off. I cannot stand Ashley, mature, crazy coming from her. Like, no one even respects you. But you got so much to say about Candace. Baby, when are you going to mature? And we'll wait. When are you going to mature? Ashley has the audacity to say to anybody to mature is great. Let me see if I can find another one. This comment section is everything. Roasting Ashley in harmony, LOL. It didn't matter her one damn soul. Don't worry about Candace. It didn't mature her. Oh, her one day. I don't know what that. Girl, get your bulbous, I think that was it is, head out ass on. That's why I respect the Housewives of Atlanta girls, because no matter what, they always acknowledge who and what was best for the show. She knows damn well Candace is good for the show. Ashley, please. Ashley, you aren't mature yourself. You just play like you are. I would love to know what qualities Ashley has that she thinks makes her so much more mature than Candace. Ashley doesn't even have a job outside of Potomac besides singing at old folks' house. Listen, baby, K.I. Glock, you the winner. You are the winner of the night. Let me read it one more time. I would love to know what qualities Ashley has that she thinks makes her so much more mature than Candace. Ashley does not have a job outside of House of Potomac besides singing at old folks' house. What do you do?
Candace has been dropping what
do you do? We all would like to know. What did you do? Candace has the hairline. Candace and her husband has like the meal prep. I don't know if he has the restaurants anymore, but they have things. You have nothing. Asking to take several seats. With that, y'all, I am going to get up out of here because I need to go. I might come back on later on because I do want to get into Shannon Sharpe, Karlie Redd, and Kanye West. Let me see. I got one more comment. Nothing. Thank you, Jackie. Nothing. I want to come back on later on tonight because I do want to get into those conversations. But I take stuff throughout the week and then I try to do all in one. But sometimes it takes longer than most, and we're almost an hour and a half. So let me go ahead and get off of here. I will see you guys later on tonight. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on the notifications to join the So Deb Nation. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.
Did it, I 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 did it, did it, you did it, I did it, you did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it.